A lonely stretch of highway. You're low on gas. The dashboard light blinking like a heartbeat. Up ahead, a flickering neon sign cuts through the fog. Last chance gas. It's 2 a.m. You haven't seen a car for miles. Most people will keep driving, but you don't have a choice. This is the story of what happened to Travis Miller on March 1st, 2025 at a gas station in the backwoods of Tennessee, a night so horrifying he'd never drive alone again. Welcome to Pump That Bleeds, a gas station nightmare. Stick around, if you dare. Travis was a long-haul trucker, used to empty roads and late nights. He'd drive this route before, Highway 71, a winding snake through the Smoky Mountains. But something felt off this time. The air was thicker, humid, like the world was holding his breath. His pickup sputtered as he pulled into the gravel. Lots of last chance gas. The station was old, rusted pumps, leaning like tombstones. The convenience store's windows smeared with grime. He stepped out, boots crunching on the gravel, and approaching pump 3. The only one with a faded open sign taped to it. The digital display was cracked, flickering zeros. He swiped his card, and the pump wired to life. But as he grabbed the nozzle, he froze. A dark, sticky liquid oozed from the tip. Not gas. It was red, thick, warm. He yanked his hand back, staring at the stain of his finger. Blood. The pump was bleeding. Travis laughed nervously to himself. It's just rust, he muttered, wiping his hand on his jeans, but the smell hit him coppery sharp, unmistakable. His stomach churned. He glanced around the fog, swallowing the edges of the lot. The store's open sign glowed faintly, but no one was inside. He tried pump 2. Same thing, red liquid pooled beneath it, soaking into the cracked concrete. Pump 1, a slow, steady drip, like a faucet left running. His heart thudded. This wasn't a prank. Something was wrong. He pulled out his phone to go for help. No signal. Typical. But then he noticed something in the dirt near pump 3, a smear like something heavy had been dragged towards the woods beyond the gas station. Against every instinct, he followed it. The trail led to a rusted hatch half buried in the ground, hidden behind a dumpster. It was padlocked, but the lock was slick with that same red ooze, and from below a low wet gurgle like someone or something trying to breathe through a clogged throat. Travis should have run. He knew it, but curiosity or stupidly pulled himself closer. We all do this. He grabbed a tire iron from his truck and pried the hatch open. The stench hit him like a fist, rot blood, and something sour. A ladder descended into darkness, the rungs slick with grime. He flicked on his phone's flashlight and climbed down, each step echoing in the tight space. At the bottom, he found a concrete chamber, walls streaked with rust, or so he told himself. Then he saw a pile of gas cans, dozens of them stacked in the corner. They weren't empty. They sloshed when he nudged one with his boot, leaking red onto the floor and scratched into the metal of one can were the words, "Feed the pump." His light caught something else, a figure slumped against the wall. A man, or what was left of him. His chest was caved in. Skin gray, eyes wide and glassy. A nozzle hung from his mouth, still dripping. Travis gagged, stumbling back. When the gurgling sound came again, louder, closer, it wasn't the body. It was behind him. He spun around, flashlight shaking. The beam landed on something. It was tall, hunched, its skin glistening like wet leather tubes, rubber horses. Tubes, rubber hoses dangled from its body, pulsing as if alive, leaking that red sludge onto the floor. Its face was a mess of scars and metals, a gas pump, nozzle fused into the jaw. Gnashing like teeth, it lurched forward, dragging one leg, the hoses whipping like tendrils. Travis bolted for the ladder, but the thing was fast, too fast. A hose snagged his ankle. A hose snagged his ankle, yanking him down. He swung the tire iron, smashing it against the creature's arm. It shrieked, a sound like a dying engine, and recoiled just long enough for him to scramble up. He bursts out of the hatch, sprinting for his truck. The ground trembled behind him. He didn't look back, just floored it, tires spinning on gravel.